We are monitoring significant developments in the search for missing senior Nancy Guthrie. The relevant evidence was already in their possession. Federal agents had analyzed the tapes, but the most vital clue remained hidden until a second, meticulous review days later. That is when they finally spotted him. 21 days before an 84-year-old woman vanished from her Tucson residence, an unidentified figure had already been loitering outside in a mask, observing the home before slipping away. When he returned for the second time, Nancy Guthrie was gone. This is Case Code. We look beyond the headlines and press releases to uncover the cold reality of the matter. If you are new, subscribe and hit the bell. This case is active, and we are tracking every lead. First, you must understand the woman at the center of this tragedy. Nancy Guthrie was 84 years old, living independently in a quiet Tucson retirement community, the sort of place where everyone recognizes their neighbors, where mornings are peaceful and trouble is never expected. She never sought out any public attention. Most of the country only learned her name when it was linked to her high-profile daughter, Savannah Guthrie, a daily fixture on NBC's Today Show. But Nancy's life was far removed from that public world. She chose a modest, quiet existence, staying independent in a neighborhood she considered a safe haven. That is the person we are discussing. She is a grandmother, not just a news story, whose peace was shattered by a predator's choice. February 1st stands as the final confirmed sighting of Nancy Guthrie. From the start, detectives were very specific with their wording. They never suggested she was confused or simply wandered off. They did not treat this as a typical missing person case involving an elderly individual. They used one specific term: abducted. Someone took her by force. That was the official stance immediately, which shifted the entire focus. Local police handled it for 9 days before the FBI arrived on February 10th. The Bureau does not step in just for publicity. They arrive when the situation is critical. Their presence indicates that the scope and severity of the crime require full federal resources and reach. Their entry was a major signal of the case's gravity. When they examined the Nest doorbell footage from a camera near Nancy's property, video that had been overlooked, they found a chilling detail. The suspect had been there weeks earlier. The same masked face and calculated movements showed he was not a stranger to the area. He had been stalking her. That realization changed the trajectory of the probe. Investigators expanded their search, seizing every recording from the entire month of January instead of just early February. Every camera and neighbor's doorbell within the vicinity was checked. 31 days of footage from a community that was unknowingly being watched. When federal agents make a request this broad, they are following a specific